Yale football players live and breathe by the team's creed, a set of statements that hang in the team room and that players recite in a group huddle after practice. The first line of this doctrine reads, "I vow to believe in the process."
It's definitely a process over time. So, you just have more kids that are invested in what's happening with Yale football.
At the head of the Bulldogs' powerhouse offensive unit is junior quarterback Morgan Roberts.
For Roberts, part of adhering to the process was learning his role on the team. His transfer to Yale in his sophomore year made this an especially difficult task, given the amount of adjustment he had to make off the field as well as on it.
I mean, it's tough. You're transferring as the new guy. I mean, people don't really know much about you, and that's really when I needed the most support from guys on the team, and they were really there for me.
Roberts' decision to transfer from Clemson University, a Division I ACC school, was unconventional, but the new quarterback maintains that it was the right decision for him.
There were some, academic goals that I wanted to achieve that I couldn't achieve at Clemson, and I was looking for more of a family environment. I missed the high school team-oriented, you play for your brother, the love of the game.
In his first year, Roberts struggled to find his place on the team, even switching positions from quarterback to wide receiver to fill in a hole on the team. But with a year behind him, he seems to have found his role, and his newfound comfort is visible on the field.
When you put those pieces together of just feeling familiar in your environment and feeling comfortable with your school and your classes and your colleges, then be able to understand the playbook, it makes things a lot easier to play on the field Saturday.
I think last year we were, especially me in general, I didn't know exactly what my role was on the team. I was probably trying to play a little bit outside of myself. I'm a point guard, and I'm just trying to distribute to these playmakers. But I don't need to play outside of myself. And if I play inside the system, we're going to do very well.
At Yale's most recent game against Cornell, Roberts threw for a stunning 300 yards and set a school record by completing 26 of 30 attempts.
But what really he's improved on is his ability to, stay calm on the field, making sure that he's leading the other 10 guys.
Football is important to him. He's always asking questions. He's really bought into what we're doing offensively, and obviously the results, he sees the results.
It's not just Yale that is noticing the change. Roberts has already been named Ivy League Offensive Player of the Week twice in the past 3 weeks. His teammates would agree. It's a different Morgan Roberts on the field this year. For YTV, this has been Kate Walker.